The most romantic place in Palm Beach County has to be this lighthouse. There's no doubt in my mind.
When Mindy Thompson started planning her wedding day, she knew she had found just the spot.
It was a perfect day. I'd say it was magical. It's been a year and a half and it still feels like yesterday. I can remember looking into my husband's eyes as he put the ring on my finger. I was kind of looking up at the lighthouse, remembering that this will be forever, you know. The lighthouse will always be in my memories. The wedding will always be in my memories. It doesn't matter how bad the weather gets. I don't think it'll ever go away. I hope that no matter what happens, my husband and I can always be standing together, just like this lighthouse will always be here.
The most romantic place I can think of in this town to do it would be here.
I had no idea. He said, make sure you're dressed and ready to go. I'm like, in what? He told me a dress. Big mistake walking up these stairs, but I made it.
I came up to the top, and that's where I asked her to marry me. I got on my knee, and I told her I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, and I'd be a good provider for her. And I asked her if she'll marry me, and she said yes.
It was a long hike up here. It was well worth it.
It was.
It's our lighthouse.
It's our lighthouse, that's what we call it. It's persevered a lot, so will we.
Through all the hurricanes.
Weathered by time, the lighthouse has been an inspiration for love ever since the beacon first came on in 1860.
Well, we've got the river, the lighthouse, and all you need is the participants, and we produced a few of those back in those days.
The most notable pioneers of them all, Susan and Harry Du Bois.
On their blind date, they really didn't get to see each other until they got up to the top of the lighthouse. Now, I just suppose that at that time what they did was they must have talked about their plans, about their life, because by the time they got down to the bottom of the lighthouse and stood right around these steps, he had proposed to her. My family's history is so wrapped up in Jupiter and this lighthouse. I actually proposed to my wife in the Jupiter, right on the north side of the Jupiter Inlet. The lighthouse is romantic, and it does impart a permanence.
Sleeping by day, beaming by night, the lighthouse will go on reflecting years of storybook memories of young lovers, their hopes, their dreams.
Do we think our relationship will be as everlasting as the lighthouse? I think so. I hope so. Getting proposed to here is good luck, so I hope it will. I know it will.